I'm going to start the video off here by saying this disrespectfully. If you're not using ChatGPT or utilizing AI in any of your ventures, whether it's business, you're doing a normal job,
The
freelancing,
time
whatever,
is 11 o'clock
you're a
p.m.
complete idiot, if I'm being honest, right? You guys don't understand how powerful ChatGPT is. It saves so much time, and I'm not here I'm not here to rant about you guys not using ChatGPT. The reason I'm here actually is to show you guys my process, how I use ChatGPT to save me so hours and hours and hours of time, and it's insane. Excuse me for my voice, I'm a bit sick, but I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible. So the first most important aspect of ChatGPT that I don't see a lot of people use is, for example, if you want to read a book, right? I personally think now reading books is a waste of time thanks to ChatGPT. What I basically do, for example, Alex Hormozy, which is a one of my most favorite influencers. Uh, Let me see, Hormozy AI, right? So what I have done here basically is I've made a custom Hormozy AI. What is this built on? This is built on his books, right? 100 million offers, leads, and the new book, which is the money models, right? It's all I bought all three books, and I fed all of the books into this, right? And because I run a school community, you can check that out, link in the description. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing in my business, I run it through these books every single time. So I'm going to be here talking on my phone, right? Or I can use this feature. By the way, I do not type on ChatGPT. Uh, those of you guys who type, I don't like why. You can just literally talk here. But every single business expansion decision I make, for example, if I want to run retargeting ads, if I want to make new style of content, I always ask this AI, because not only is it, I personally think it's better than Alex Hormozy himself. And the reason I say that is because Alex Hormozy is a human, right? But the books are books, right? So if you ask him something, his answer might vary based on what he is feeling that day. If he's feeling a bit down, he might not give a proper response. AI is not like that. You feed all of the books, you tell what to do, what you're gonna do, and through the book, it gives you an actual banging advice. And trust me when I say this, I'm not bullshitting around. I've literally revamped all of my funnels because of this, right? I've made my website better. I've simplified things down. The most important lesson I learned through these books, and by not even reading them, by the way, I haven't read these books. The most important lesson I learned when you're doing your business is people don't really want to know what's inside. For example, I sell a school community, right? People don't really want to know what's inside. Oh, we're gonna teach this, we're gonna teach that, we're gonna. They just want to know what, when they join, what outcome are they gonna have, and does it solve that? Does that outcome solve that problem? If so, you hype them up and you get them in. That's all. That's all they care about. Apologies. But before, I was like, oh, I want to make this, I want to make sure that I list out all of the features so that people know what they're getting themselves into. They might get overwhelmed, right? I didn't know that. And then I gave all of my business, like what I'm doing. I'm currently posting on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, all of these platforms, funneling people in through my faceless shorts. The AI was like, okay, you cannot do that, you cannot do this, simplify your bio, what the hell are you doing here? And I literally took a whole day to just make things according to what these books teach. And this is just one example, the Alex Ramosi example I've given you guys, right? You can see I have so many projects here. I have the image maker. Now this image maker is something that is really important to me. So I basically feed images to this, and and it uh, takes in the styles of those images, right? I tell it, hey, these are the styles that I'm going to be making the next images in. I want you to take these and feed this to yourself and spit out the results based on the reference images I've provided you, right? So I am going to make a new chat each and every single time I make a new style. So that's really important, right? Image maker. Then we've got paid ads. Literally all of these, for example, paid ads. What I do, I've recently started to do retargeting ads for my business, And basically now what I am doing is that, I don't have the time. I want to, as a business owner, and a lot of people here can relate, you want to make sure that your time is, you just operate on a super efficient level. So you don't want to just sit there, look at a video, note things down, look at a video, note things down, which is going to take you hours. Instead, what I do, I go onto YouTube, right? I'm going to type in the best paid ads tutorial, right? Paid retargeting ads tutorial masterclass, right? Boom. Now, retargeting masterclass. All of these videos now, you see. For example, if I'm just going to pick this out, right? I'm going to go inside of the more, and I'm going to just click on, actually this doesn't have the transcript, so let's go back. So I'm going to do this. Facebook, if I want to learn Facebook ads retargeting, go here, go in the show transcript, and I'm just going to copy this whole transcript and just feed this to my project, right? And I'm just going to continue to do this all, like, again and again, like feed my AI like 10 videos on retargeting ads. So now I have a retargeting ads master on my side, and that's how I'm gonna base my ads out of. A lot of times people think, oh, I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT how to do this, right? ChatGPT doesn't really, like, it for beginners it's fine, right? But if you want really specific advice, for example, on retargeting ads, I'm going to be spending money. I want to make sure that I get actual advice that actual people would suggest who are making like serious money through this. So ChatGPT might be, extracting some info from the internet, which from an article which has like 10 views. So I want to make sure that I put all of the videos that have like actual info, actual sauce into ChatGPT. So ChatGPT doesn't have to go like process anything. It just goes through the transcripts, like the bunch of transcripts that I've given, and it gives me advice based off of that. It doesn't think. It just, like, from all of the data I've given, it just gives me the advice. So it's super, super efficient. If I don't watch tutorials anymore, I don't read books anymore, I do not do any of those things, right? And then what I do also is for example, like my normal stuff, right? We've got YouTube monetization, prospecting mails. So this is another project. So basically, if I want to mail prospects, I'm gonna feed different types of tutorial transcripts to make sure that when I send my prospecting email, before sending it to the actual receiver, I'm gonna send it to the AI, and it's gonna like completely break down what did I do wrong, are there any spam words, did I do any errors. So that's really important as well. So that is something that a lot of people don't do, and this is like a big missed opportunity. For example, personal brand master, this is an amazing and new example also. I literally have like, I think 30 hours worth of videos inside of this chat alone, right? So it's insane. So I like every single time I ask for advice, it goes through like 30 hours worth of videos on personal branding. And that's how I am super, super efficient when it comes to like taking action like that, when it comes to like creating content, because I have this AI on my side. I don't have to watch videos, spend weeks researching. I just boom, feed this to the AI, boom, give me the content ideas. I'm going to record this right now. That's how I got this advice, this style, recording style, right? I was like, okay, if I don't want to waste days editing, let me just do these type of videos which literally take 10-20 minutes a day. I'm just going to upload this, right? So yeah, don't use ChatGPT like normal people. Use it to become like use it to become like a actual superhuman, right? Become super, super efficient. We can do so much work. We could do 10 times more work just because of this tool right here, and literally cost $20 a month. If you cannot spend $20 a month on ChatGPT or any sort of AI that is like makes sure that you save hours and hours and hours of your time, you're in the wrong mindset. You'll never be financially successful or anything. You want to make sure that you're super efficient, and you want to make sure that you get tools that are better, that perform better than you, that can guide you better than you can yourself. So I just wanted to make this video. Please make sure to get ChatGPT. I don't care from where you get from your school, from your business, from your job. Get it. ChatGPT Plus, not the normal version, ChatGPT Plus. Make different types of projects for whatever you're working on. If you're building a personal brand, make sure to build a project, feed it transcripts. If you're making images, feed different images, so that you have an actual superhuman like AI god on your side, which is guiding you constantly. So I just wanted to make this video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you are looking to create short form content and get millions and millions of views within 30 days, we're gonna get you your first viral short. If you don't, you're gonna get your money back. You can click the first link in the description. That's pretty much it for the videos. I will see you guys inside tomorrow in the next one. Peace.